Stop. Just tell me. I'll suck your dick, please. I'll do anything.
In a world cooked.
Oh, shit. I'm good.
That wasn't supposed to happen. All right, let's get to this shit, bro. In a world cooked up by the gods, there's a strict cosmic pecking order. And if you're born human, you're at the very bottom. But even at rock bottom, there's always a deeper hole waiting for you. For a young man named Light, that hole wasn't a metaphor. His so-called comrades, the celebrated heroes of the Concord of the Tribes, looked down on him as he clung to the will to survive as they torment him and beat him within an inch of his life. They were savoring the moment, but just before they could deal the finishing blow, he gets teleported away into the deepest parts of the abyss. It was here where it appeared that his death was most guaranteed, but he refused to accept it. He must live. He must get his vengeance. And in a rare twist of fate, the very same world that was unfavorable to the humans offered him that opportunity in the form of reality-breaking level 9,999 companion, a level unheard of in this world. This is the story of a boy who went from hopeful hero to a vengeful, diving into the ridiculously satisfying revenge story from the series My Gift level 9,999 Unlimited Gacha. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your seats and welcome to my anime lounge.
I'm pretty sure this is the right way.
Move it, you little runt. Humans should know to stay out of the road.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In this world where power is everything, humans are at the bottom of the food chain, born with weak stats and a low level cap. Our hero Light was painfully human, but he had a unique gift. Unlimited gacha. On paper, it sounded amazing, but it was a cosmic joke that only ever produced useless F-ranked items. Despite this, he was thrilled to be scouted by the Concord of the Tribes, a high-level party of prodigies from powerful races. He was so grateful that he didn't see the truth. His role was not comrade, but glorified baggage handler, carrying their gear and brewing their tea. The 12-year-old was blinded by hero worship, missing the contempt in their eyes. He genuinely believed in their noble cause to unite all species and end discrimination. But it was all an elaborate lie. Deep within the Abyss dungeon, his so-called comrades dropped the facade. The savage beastman Goro, the aloof elf Sasha, who had feigned affection for him, and their leader Drago revealed they were only using him. They were searching for a mythical master or maestro, and Light was just a disposable key they hoped would fit the lock. When he didn't, he became worthless. The betrayal is chillingly personal. Drago gives the order, and Goro, the hulking beastman, begins torturing Light with a sadistic grin, mocking his human fragility. The girl he had a crush on looks down on him with pure contempt. Assuming we even allow you to escape, she says, her voice devoid of any warmth, before loosing an arrow that skewers his leg.
Oh, Jesus! My motherfucking leg is broken! Motherfucking stupid ass bitch! Oh yeah! That sound is what I love most about hunting humans!
As Goro moves in for one final brutal blow, Light's flailing hand accidentally triggers a teleport trap, plunging him into the deepest level of the abyss. This wasn't just betrayal, it was an execution.
I have no mercy for those who threaten my master.
He was in the deepest, most dangerous part of the abyss. Before he could even process what happened, the ground trembled. A monstrous high-level 1,000 creature loomed over him. Cornered and desperate to survive, he instinctively activated his one and only gift, unlimited gacha. He prayed for a miracle, and the cosmos answered. There was no storm of junk items, no flurry of useless cards. A single solitary card materialized before him, pulsing with a light that seemed to bend reality itself. The system struggled to classify it, finally spitting out a designation that shouldn't even exist. Super ultra rare rank card, Seeker Made May, level 9,999. In a flash of light, the card shattered, and a woman in a pristine maid's uniform appeared. She effortlessly obliterated the monster with a flick of her wrist. She turned to the stunned light. She then explained what had just happened. The abyss, unlike the surface, was incredibly dense with raw magical energy. This supercharged his unlimited gacha gift, essentially guaranteeing that every pull could be an ultra rare reality-breaking item. The boy left to perish in a dungeon pit to die just hit the ultimate jackpot. Landing at the bottom of the abyss should have been a death sentence, but for Light, now accompanied by his level 9,999 combat maid, it was a new beginning. With May effortlessly dispatching the dungeon's deadliest monsters, Light embraced his true potential. He didn't just have infinite pulls, he had infinite quality pulls. So he started pulling relentlessly for 3 straight years. He built a kingdom from scratch, not with blueprints, but with an army of loyal soldiers summoned directly from his gacha. Among the hundreds of cards he drew for weapons, items, and warriors, he summoned 3 more super ultra rare ranked level 9,999 allies who swore absolute fealty to him. There was the ultimate beast tamer.
They deserve worse than purgatory. They should not exist. We will obliterate them.
Ellie, the forbidden witch.
As I see it, this breed has no right to survive. In fact, we should eradicate them from both the dungeon and the surface.
And Nazuna, the true vampire knight.
Filthy mutt dares to commit such sacrilege against Master Light when I'm around. Death will be the least of your suffering.
Together, this royal court of level 9,999 powerhouses helped him carve out a secret empire in the abyss, a base of operations housing his ever-growing summoned army. While his forces secured his domain, Light trained with his monstrously powerful companions, using stat-boosting items from the gacha to skyrocket his own level. By the end of the 3 years, the system confirmed it. Light, human, level 9,999. He was the overlord of the abyss, a hidden king ruling a secret empire. He had everything, but he hadn't forgotten what he'd lost.
Thank you very much, Master.
Get out of my sight, friggin' human. Little maggot.
Over the 3 years he spent building his kingdom, Light learned that the Concord of the Tribes had become global icons, selling a fabricated story of his noble sacrifice. His first target was Goro, the beastman who tortured him. The plan began while Goro and his cronies were celebrating their fame. A beautiful maid approached, feigning distress. She claimed to be searching for her missing master, a young noble named Light. Seeing an opportunity, he smugly agreed to help, leading her and his men to the very abyss where Light died, planning to ravish her body on top of Light's grave. Once there, May begins to mention how her heart bleeds for Light. to have suffered such a betrayal, to be beaten within an inch of his life, shot with an arrow. If only she could have been summoned sooner. And with the instincts of a beast, Goro leaps back in shock, for no one but those involved should know the details about Light's fate. And thus she reveals the truth, unable to hold back her disgust and anger any longer.
Shall find out which of us is truly rotten inside. Once your guts spill out onto the floor.
Just as Goro reeled in shock, Light appeared. He's mine to play with, Light declared. Goro was stunned, but also relieved. He saw this as a chance to finally kill the human with his own hands and confirm his death. He mocked Light, assuming he was still the same weak boy from 3 years ago.
Just managed to survive, but you made a huge mistake showing your face in front of me.
Who the f*** you think you talking to?
But Light just smiled and summoned a fucking level 9000 Fenrir, a mythical beast that dwarfed Goro's own trump card.
Oh, Jesus!
As Goro's sanity begins to fray and the arrogance shattered into pure terror, he attempts to beg for his life, imploring Light to remember the good times.
Stop. Just tell me. I'll suck your dick, please. I'll do anything.
Light didn't kill him, instead teleporting the whimpering beastman to his new kingdom in the abyss. There, he saw the truth. Armies of high-level monsters and warriors, all hailing Light as their god. Faced with the reality that he had created this monster, his mind completely broke. Light decided to give him a fate worse than death.
No, I'm seeing things. That couldn't have been him. Waiting at the tower?
Next on the list was Sasha, the elven archmage with a talent for fake affection and a well-aimed arrow to the leg. For this target, Light didn't just want to defeat her, he wanted to dismantle her entire world. He entrusted the mission to his fanatically loyal level 9999 summon, Ellie the Forbidden Witch. This was Operation Revenge on Sasha. Spearheaded by Ellie, the plan began by summoning a mysterious giant tower near the Elven Queendom to lure Sasha out. As the elves, led by Sasha and her White Knight gods, began investigating, Light's forces infiltrated the nation. They quickly discovered a horrifying secret. The Queendom's prosperity was built on the backs of human slaves, viewing humans as little more than cattle. Poetic, that very race is now priming to destroy her entire world. The climax was a full-scale assault on the capital during a grand ceremony, adopting the public persona of the Wicked Witch of the Giant Tower. Ellie led the charge as Light dropped his disguise. Sasha, stunned, attempted to feign ignorance, pretending not to recognize the trash she'd left to die in a chasm. Her soon-to-be husband, Mikhail, stepped forward, summoning powerful angels to protect her. But Light, with a smirk, summoned his own weapon, the god Requiem Gungia.
Oopsies. I didn't give them time to feel the anguish.
What just happened?
The battle was over before it began.
Oh, Heavenly Father, grant us protection!
You hear that? Even angels cry out in fear.
Dynamite, disco, Danny, devastating.
With the divine spear obliterating the angels instantly. Meanwhile, Light's subordinates had effortlessly dealt with the other White Knights.
The White Knights will surely come to our aid. Captain Hardy alone is well above level 3000 after all.
Bang! Falcon punch! Chris, I'm a warrior!
Captain Hardy. Mistake. Sharpan and... Is that Mia? And Kia?
They dragged the defeated broken elves before Sasha and Mikhail, destroying their last string of hope. Seeing no escape, Mikhail immediately betrayed Sasha, screaming that she was ugly, he never wanted to marry her, and how foolish she has been, and he would gladly offer his services to Light.
I'ma kill you. Well, just let me die
Shut
here.
up, you goddamn whore!
Damn!
Don't drag me into your mess!
I'll have you know, I was never happy about our engagement.
My blood has been boiling with so much rage. It took every ounce of control I had to stop me from disobeying orders and go on a killing spree.
Stop! Just tell me. I'll suck your dick, please. I'll do anything.
Sasha, in a final pathetic gambit, tried to seduce Light, begging him to kill everyone but her.
I actually have a thing for you too. And I'd be happy to be intimate with you. I beg you please, Light. The others deserve to die, not me.
I'll suck your dick.
Light simply told her she could join Guru down in the abyss to suffer endless, unimaginable pain. What a joyful reunion that would be. Then, for a bit of poetic justice, he shot her in the leg with an arrow just as she had done to him during the betrayal. She was still begging.
Please, Light, don't do this. I beg you.
And pleading.
What's wrong with that? Everyone needs happiness, right? Just like you.
As Mira, Light's most unsettling summon, dragged her away into the darkness of the abyss. The Beastmen and Sasha are down, but they were just 2 stops on the revenge tour. 6 other members of the Concord of the Tribes are still out there, living as heroes and legends, completely unaware that a ghost from their past has returned with the power of a god. The ultimate revenge tour has only just begun, and the world is about to learn that when you throw your trash into the abyss, sometimes it just comes back as a king. I am ready for that next season, and if you enjoyed Just Stay Here today, I implore you, hit that like and subscribe button.
Push the goddamn button!
I appreciate you all for your stay here today, but that doesn't mean it has to end just yet. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other character focused videos that'll pop up at the end of this one, and as we always do when we close out. Let's all raise a glass in the air. Here's to anime.
I'll suck your dick.